Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Dario here with another Options in Play video update. Just kind of a quick video going over Walmart, which is kind of like something I was speaking about on the VTF during the session. And frankly, I've had battles with Walmart for a couple times, maybe a few times, over the last several months. And really, all of those trades in one shape or form revolved around me thinking that Walmart could be a pretty significant breakout candidate with this 150 level, which I have here as the trend line, being the big level, right? Um, Needless to say that it hasn't up until this point worked. Every time it's gotten up there, it's failed. And actually, last week looked like it was going to make a run, and then what do you know? It fails and stops you out, and then it goes back up, right? So the the action on Walmart has been very tough. However, it doesn't diminish the fact that the pattern overall is still very interesting in my to me, right? Because this is a top tier name. A lot of peers have been acting great. Costco goes up seemingly every day. Dollar Tree is acting great. Dollar General is acting well again. So there seems to be other grocery stores are acting great, right? So there seems to be a lot of interest in these types of defensive plays, and Walmart, the biggest name of the bunch, is working on the top of a 2 year range, right? So this to me is like one of those setups where it's like, okay, it's been horrible trading stock. It's been so choppy. It can't get anything going, right? And every time it's gone up to 150, it's failed. But that one time it breaks out, this could be a pretty significant move, right? Uh, uh, a 2 year consolidation, a breakout. My quick calculation would be about a 10% extension, through 150. That's mid 160s, right? So option wise, you look out on the chains and you see options that are a few weeks out, a couple months out. I mean, they're just not pricing in a move of that magnitude, and that to me gets me interested. Now, what I normally like to do in these scenarios is kind of like nibble as it gets up into that level, but really the confidence grows when the trade starts to work, right? When the trade triggers, that's the point where you have more confidence, right? Because it's gotten to 150 and it's even traded up to 152. But realistically, what'll separate this from the previous attempts is when it like starts to get through like 153, right? 154, when it starts to take out levels that it hasn't seen, and when the volume starts to accelerate, that's actually the point where your confidence is going to grow, or for me, my confidence is going to grow. So yeah, I mean, 150 is a big level, 152 is a big level, right? But this might be a scenario where I actually prefer to add into strength versus adding aggressively here, because it's failed a bunch of times here. My confidence that it's actually going to work will be closer to when it's at 153, 154, because that's going to be new all-time high. And assuming the volume is there and the option participation is there, that's a good sign that people are focused on it, and there's a lot of eyeballs on it as it starts to move to the top, right? So not every breakout setup is the same. Sometimes I like to have the full position right when the stock moves through like my price point. Other times it's like kind of like piecemeal, like you kind of feel it out, and then as it starts to go, maybe you get more confidence, get a little bit more aggressive, add more size, and then if it really starts to move in your favor, that's when you start to kind of leg out of it or roll up, right? But something that I was talking about today, and again, I mean, it's kind of one of those names that seem to have had my number for a while. I've tried it a few times, hasn't worked, but it is an interesting setup, and I mean, both technically and option wise, because like I said, the options priced through like the end of April, May, they don't seem to be anticipating a move of that magnitude. So if it does go, it does seem like there's some potential there. So something to keep an eye on. All right. So if you like this video and you're looking for more information about swing trading with options and these types of breakout setups, please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options in play. Have a great night. Stay well, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.